Well, good morning. We are leaving our camp here. I think I mentioned that we were camped near Fort Churchill. We did a little investigation and we decided that what the heck. So this fort, was it 1861?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fort Churchill was the first frontier port in Nevada, or fort.
And it was to support the immigrant wagon trains and also give
the miners protection.
The miners protection, but also the Pony Express.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, so it's supposed to be in a state of suspended deterioration.
They call it arrested decay.
Arrested decay, that's what
Wiki actually has a thing for arrested decay.
And that's actually what Bodie is too, which is going to be essentially the next stop after this. Well, next planned stop. Who knows where it will stop along the way. But yeah, it's supposed to be open, it says all the time, and I guess there's a campground here.
It's open all the time, but some of the features that like maybe, what is it, like there's like a
I'm sure the house, you can't, yeah, I'm sure that.
Those things that look like they're only open on the weekends and Thursdays and Fridays.
So Carol's going to get out and pay. So we'll catch you on the inside. All right. Okay, so we're out here amongst this Carol and Trigger. They got a little bit quicker start. There's a building over there. It's kind of cool looking. Multiple windows there on that one. But we got something right here in front of us. I was going to go look. Carol said she thought this was a cistern. Kind of has the shape of a kiva or something, but she said it's the bakery. Certainly doesn't look like it was a very big building for a bakery for a base the size of this thing. Very odd. I mean, look how small this is. I mean, it would be like the oven for a group this size. I think the stones here are really interesting. I was wondering exactly how they were made. I would say that's, to me, sort of a mystery, because I would not think that would be a bakery or something the size of this. Buildings down that way. So if you figure the buildings are on the perimeter, it's a massive area. Several of these buildings have rock foundations, it looks like. It's kind of cool looking in this window from over here, seeing some of the inside detail. Even this outside detail is pretty cool. See the rock down there and then put it out to make it level. Oh, this is the hospital. Okay. It's almost like they have the flying buttresses inside here. Looks like there's a remnants of an adobe wall right over there. Look at all the slats along the bottom. Slits, I guess. It's interesting. Would they've had wood floors going across there, maybe? Don't know. No. This is interesting. So here we can actually see, well, it's a different color brick. And there it is by the doorway too, and then plastered over. I may run down here probably after I check this building out now. Okay, so we have the subsistence storehouse. I mean, is that like the weirdest? That would be really enticing to a soldier to want to come out here, huh? So far I haven't seen the little, oh, shut my mouth. There's the slits in the wall back there. Same thing. So I don't know what those are. Pretty flowers in there, huh? Orange. Quartermaster storehouse. I can see the slits on the bottom of the walls over there. Huh. Hopefully maybe they'll explain that when we get in the museum. So I thought it was funny that they said that they had it in view of the Commandant and the guardhouse. Was it interesting up at the two-story building? Was it worth walking to the two-story building?
No, and I videoed it anyway.
Oh, okay.
And read like what they were, the officers' quarters, and
Yeah.
I read what it said on the signs.
All right, well,
Two.
you'll have to suffer through Carol's video, I guess.
This was actually considered a luxury assignment. The officers' quarters had porches and had a cellar and had a cookhouse and a privy attached to the building. Quartermaster storehouse, perhaps that one was more for ammunition and weapons and those kind of supplies, whereas the subsistence was maybe for the food.
Okay, so I said I'd walk out to this building. I thought Carol and Trigger had done it, but they hadn't. Well, here we go again. The laundresses. It says this is laundresses were often the wives of enlisted men. At Fort Stanton, they said that the laundresses often made more than the soldiers did. So there's a good chance it was a similar situation here. All right. Yeah, we'll get to see the backside of the hospital here. Oh, there's another big lizard. Wow. Did you see that guy? It was huge. Look how pointed his snoot is. I don't think that's an alligator lizard. Maybe it is.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Almost looks wet. Such a long tail.
Tail's wet 1.5 times as long as he is, probably. Well, we're gonna walk back to the car now and go up to the visitor center and figure out about this Buckland Station thing too. All right, we'll catch you up there. So as we said earlier, the fort was partially to protect the Pony Express as well. So they have a little plaque here that I'm gonna show you. Coming up to the visitor center here. Charles McDermott Visitor Center. All right, let's go in. Not the kind of visitor center I was expecting. So, you can stop and read this in sections if you'd like. I don't know about you guys, but just think of the courage and stamina of these, and look how they dressed. I mean, even the guys, you don't see short sleeve shirts. You always see long sleeve shirts and often buttoned all the way up. It's kind of like form was more important than practicality. Joseph Stewart. Staff officer's sword, it says. He got married, had kids. It's a story of time. Here, limber. Oh, those are shoulder epaulets. I thought this thing looked like, the thing you beat your rugs with and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't say that there. Let's see here, give you guys a chance to read this. So I'm going to go through these fairly quickly, so if you want to read them, stop. Pictures are kind of cool. All right, so here's a depiction of the fort. Okay, so I guess this out here. Yeah, okay, so this in the front here is the laundresses. I was saying to Carol, it's funny that they put them out where it'd be the furthest away, and they're supposed to be protecting from Native American hostilities. So, yeah. Yeah, so here, I guess, would have been those officers' quarters that I didn't walk to. Center was just totally open. Very interesting. Look at this thing. Look at these wheels. These wheels are a good 4 feet high. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, look at the flag from back then. 36 states. It was an 1864 flag. Sylvester Churchill. Again, feel free to stop it. I'm not gonna stay on it too long. The Pyramid Lake Paiutes, Namaga, war leader. Again, if you want to read it, stop it because I'm not going to stay here long enough. Again, feel free to stop these. I'm not going to stay on them that long. I guess we are in a Great Basin. I didn't think about that. John Fremont, isn't he the one that traveled with Kit Carson? The guys didn't seem tan enough for being out here. There's a guard room in the back there. And you can read this. You go out here.
Look, there it goes.
What was that?
Big lizard.
Did you get
The two of them were so big, I thought at first it was a chuckawalla.
stay trigger? Good Lord, look how big that guy is. Probably doesn't think I can see him. Look at that guy. It's like a dinosaur. Do you know what kind of lizards they are?
That one looks like a collared lizard because it has that lap ring around its neck.
All right. I saw that we were gonna drive through this canyon. I thought it'd be kind of cool
It's beautiful.
to record it. Look at these gorges.
Yeah, this river.
Wow.
It is
Look at that.
west-
Canyon was awesome.
West Fork of the Walker River. Boondock spot there. There's a fire ring.
How come we didn't come here in Boondock? Oh, we would have missed.
We would have missed Fort Churchill.
All right. We'll see you on the next thing.